Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Services for Charlotte Columbus 2 p.m. tomorrow at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend William Benefield officiating, interment in Brooklyn United Methodist Cemetery. Moss Service is directing. Miss Scott passed away on Tuesday at St. Vincent's Medical Center. Visitation will be 5:30 to 9 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Funeral services for Sarah Winnell Gorf, age 94, of Madison, will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Pastor Stanley Kilgore officiating, entombment in Cullman Memory Gardens Mausoleum. Cullman Funeral Home is directing. Visitation will be 6 to 8 p.m. tomorrow evening at the funeral home. Funeral services for Louise Alberta York, age 90, of Crane Hill, will be at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Charles Johnson will officiate. Interment in Bethany Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home in charge. Ms. York passed away on Tuesday in Tallahassee, Florida. Funeral services for Grady Joe Ratliff Sr., age 82, of Roanoke, Texas, will be at 2 p.m. Saturday at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Larry Hopkins will officiate. Interment with military honors in Hopewell Cemetery. The family will receive friends on Friday from 8:30 until 9 p.m. at the funeral home. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Welcome to Today on 2. It is Thursday, the 9th day of May,
yes,
and we are broadcasting worldwide on channel2cullman.com and all day long on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So welcome anybody and everybody that's watching our program.
That's right.
It is a beautiful day today in Cullman.
It is.
Sun is out. Should be very warm today. Let's start with the weather forecast. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, located on Cherokee Avenue. We'll start with the weather almanac. The average high temperature is up 1 more degree. 81 is our average high. 53 is the average low. The record high, 93 in 1986. The record low, 35 degrees, 1992. Sunset this evening at 7:38 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:49. Satellite picture shows, a lot of storm activity to the north of us. And we may have rain move in our area toward the weekend. Let's see, we have one more satellite picture to show you. There we go. Looks pretty good over the southeast. Here's the forecast. Partly sunny today. A slight chance of an afternoon shower. A high today of 82. For tonight, cloudy. Slight chance of rain. Low around 59. Tomorrow, a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. A high of 74. Saturday, 50% chance of more rain, high of 75. Sunday, sunshine returns, but the high just 70. 69 on Monday, then starts to warm up again, 74 Tuesday and 76 on Wednesday. Interesting weather for the next few days. I guess we need to pay attention for thunderstorms and storm activity just in case. But enjoy today. Should be a sunny day today, a good day to be out and about. I did a little bit of yard work yesterday. More to do today.
Oh, good.
Get it done before the weekend, I guess.
Yep.
Yep, if you had outdoor activities, well, let's talk about one. Strawberry Festival.
That's right. That's
coming up
this
on
Friday,
tomorrow and Saturday.
All right, and it's also featuring entertainment by Roy Crawford, the Cullman County Bluegrass, and Brianna String come out for fresh strawberries and tons of fun activities, and that's at the Fest Hall this Friday and Saturday.
And I think Daniel mentioned on our show yesterday that there are several bands, different musical entertainment, not just those three that we talk about, but a lot of entertainment taking place tomorrow and Saturday. And of course, Fest Hall is open today. I noticed when I drove by this morning, some of the vendors already set up. So good time to buy some strawberries and tomatoes and other things. Yep, things are going great at Fest Hall. How about our Facebook friend of the day?
Our Facebook friend of the day today is Diane Wood, and she likes country music and Dr. Phil. So thank you, Diane, for being our friend. And if you would like to be our friend on Facebook, all you have to do is log on and friend us. We're Channel 2 Cullman.
All right. On our program today, you ready to talk about football?
I'm ready to talk about football.
Who's our guest today?
We have Mr. Curtis Mize, who's the president of the Cullman County Auburn Club, and he'll be with us to talk about their banquet that's coming up in a few weeks.
That's what we have lined up. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and commentary on a Thursday. Lots of news going on. Lots to tell you about, beginning with the fact that the University of Alabama Birmingham has launched a new partnership with 4 junior colleges across the state. It allows students who earn an associate's degree at the 2-year school, or at Wallace, is who we're talking about. Students who earn an associate's degree at Wallace will have automatic admission to UAB and a $2,000 a year scholarship. So they've just made that known yesterday, and it'll make students more competitive in a global economy, and 75 students have already signed up for it. So if you're thinking of a way maybe to give young Johnny or Susie, or get them to have a degree, this may be one way. I know one thing: whenever you start going to the big colleges like University of Alabama and Auburn, boy, you better be ready to shell out some big bucks. A lot of families locally will have their kids go for 2 years to Wallace, then transfer, as my stepdaughters did, to University of Alabama. So that's a thing to keep your heads up for and wait for. Incidentally, at the Republican breakfast this past weekend, Mr. Darrell Hicks, the Associate Commissioner for the east side of the county, announced that he is going to be seeking a second term. It's always amusing to watch the evolution of candidates. they'll start out saying, "This is it. I'm not going to run anymore. This is just one chance." And Mr. Hicks was heard that saying that in our studio here last time he ran, that he was just going to build one term. But then what happens is, and I know I've been through this myself, you start believing your own press. And you have to remember the reality of things. How many associate commissioners and chairmen have fallen by the wayside? I mean, I didn't even want to try to go a second term because you have so many people. I think the reason is as a commissioner, especially as a chairman, you have so many people whose lives you affect with their paycheck, with their roads, with garbage, with water, and the list goes on. And you really have to be careful because it doesn't take much to make people angry. As I've said before, you can heal the sick and raise the dead, but if you don't pave the guy's road, you're out of there. That's the reality of a situation when it comes to politics like that. At least that's what a lot of people believe anyway. Several thousand home brewers in Alabama waiting to see if the governor's going to make their hobby legal, brewing their own stuff. How about that? I was surprised at the amount that was allowed to be brewed in a year's time or per month. I thought, man, that is like the makings of a good alcoholic. I don't know. But at any rate, they're waiting to see if our governor is going to be signing this into law, and maybe we'll find out something by the end of the week. I know they're nearing the end of the session down there. The legislature is. And folks in Winston and Marion County saying that they believe there's something going on when it comes to stealing their dogs and cats. Pets are coming up missing. And why? Why is that? I don't know. I know one thing. We have a cute little Jack Russell dog that was dropped on someone. I don't know how in the world you do that because those dogs, I think, are kind of expensive, aren't they? And but folks just don't want to take care of what they've got. And in some places, especially like Lawrence County, they don't have an animal shelter or a dog pound. They can't afford those kind of things. I know when I was working on radio over there in Moulton, I was talking about how there was a story involving local complaints about stray animals in Lawrence County, and I made a comment, and boy, a listener quickly assured me that there was no such thing as an animal shelter in Lawrence County. So you have to be careful what you talk about sometimes in that regard. I don't know about you, but it came through yesterday about 12:30 on my cell phone, on my smartphone. There was alert, text message. Cadence Bank says, "There's fraud. You better call us now." And the first thing that you say, well, how do they... First of all, do I have an account at Cadence Bank? No. So what is this about? A lot of folks complaining Cadence Bank's warning its customers about a text message scam could wipe out your bank account if you have banking with Cadence Bank. It's warning its customers do not reply to this text message because they're phishing, trying to get money from you. And that's usually the way it is. Incidentally, I thought it was interesting. Cadence Bank is telling its customers never respond to an automated message, whether it be a text message, an email, or phone call from any financial institution. Now, phone call, well, you can't even depend on that these days because your caller ID doesn't necessarily tell you who really is calling you. There's an application on smartphones, Dennis and I were talking about, that allows you to cloak, what's the term? Cloak your identity and make it be something else. Really, those folks isn't it amazing? If those folks would put their imaginations and their skills to work, isn't it amazing how much we could get done in this country, instead of just trying to milk people. The data from more than 3,000 hospitals has been released because in part of the Obamacare thing, believe it or not, because they wanted to make sure that the government wants to know what people are charging for different things, like hospitals. So what do? Well, for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, with major complications, the average charges ranged from a low of $23,000 at St. Vincent's to $87,000 at Brookwood Medical Center. These are kind of interesting numbers. I've never seen them released before. For the implantation of a heart pacemaker, the average charges ranged from almost $27,000 at St. Vincent's, Birmingham, to almost $93,000 at Trinity Medical Center. For acute myocardial infarction or heart attack, the average charges range from $37,000 at St. Vincent's to $117,000 at Brookwood Medical Center. Wow. So anyway, the city's largest hospital in Birmingham, UAB, by comparison, reported averages charges of $59,000 for the heart attack, almost $58,000 for the pacemaker, and almost $30,000 for COPD. Wow. And I didn't realize that Wrigley chewing gum made a caffeinated gum. 1 stick worth a cup of coffee. Can you believe that? They say the FDA's got some reservations. Yet a lot of young folks drink those drinks, don't they? It's amazing. And not always good for you. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It's time in our program to give away our prizes for today. Let's see what we have on this Thursday. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard, and we have 1 large pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Those are the prizes for today. Let's look at some of our ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of these ads. And we start today with Dairy Queen, where you can pick any 2 items, pay just $3.33. That's each and every day at Dairy Queen.
And Night Free Insurance. You can visit them at night-freeinsurance.com. They've been providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations, and they're one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners.
Medical Arts Apothecary reminds you about the $1 wall. All items, just $1, from personal care items to household items. That's at Medical Arts Apothecary.
And Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates are available there. Used books are half price every day, and new books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center reminds you they have the complete fitness center with weights, cardio, and professional training. Indoor walking track, indoor pool, lots of classes available.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, having problems, need to talk or want privacy? Well, Dr. Howard Rogers is the person to call. He offers weight loss, individual and family counseling, and lifestyle coaching. Help is only a phone call away with Baldwin Counseling Center.
Auto Tech, foreign and domestic auto repair and service. David Methman is the owner there, located on County Road 1354. Beside Ridgemont Community Church.
Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can still count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at 734-1353, Mullins Body Shop.
Those are the merchant ads, or some of our merchant ads. Question for today, which business is your hometown bookstore? That's pretty easy, isn't it?
Very easy.
All right, we'll see if we can get a winner here pretty quickly. Which business is your hometown bookstore? Our telephone number is 256-734-7399. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard and the large pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza.
That's right.
Which business is your hometown bookstore? We have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
This is Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. From where are you calling?
Cullman.
Okay. Which business is your hometown bookstore?
Deb's.
That's right, Deb's Bookstore. Stay on the line, Charlotte. Thanks for calling in. Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore, just down the road that way.
That's right.
Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads. This time we start with Stereo Center. Be prepared. They have the Midland Weather Alert Radio priced at $29.99, and they will custom program it for you. Located in the Cullman Shopping Center.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear is the Reader's Choice a winner for men's clothing. They're now offering suits made to your measurements. Business men's suits, regular sizes, big and tall sizes. They're on Compass Way. Mr. Hicks.
Dear Mom, I got you a special gift at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. Thanks for forever caring. A cherished gift for Mom, available at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
And Tires for Less has more than just tires. They offer oil changes, minor engine repairs, and shocks and brakes repairs. Come and see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less. They're on 2nd Avenue, just past 157.
And the difference is not when you open our bottle, it's when you open our door. Borden Family Pharmacy, located on Highway 157, a good neighbor pharmacy.
And introducing Smart Stretch. It's made by the Landau brand. It's new, breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric. It's available right now at the Uniform Place on 2nd Avenue.
Earl's Body Shop, the crew reminds you, move over for emergency vehicles. They do towing. Of course, they do auto body repair, located on Highway 31 North.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts. They offer jewelry, framing, and prints. Renard's Gallery is located on 1st Avenue or at renardsgallery.com. Give them a call at 739-5997.
Those are the merchant ads. Now it's time to check our birthdays. Who has a birthday on the 9th of May?
Well, on this Thursday, Logan Keller and Kathy Butt celebrate a birthday, and they will go in our drawing on Friday for that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And we have one anniversary.
Yes, and that's Mark and Teresa White, so happy anniversary to you.
Coming up next, we're going to find out what's going on with the Cullman County Auburn Club.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Ed White Jewelers, it's a family-owned business, and we can service all your jewelry needs. We have a knowledgeable and friendly staff, and if there's something that you need that we do not carry the line of, we have a close networking with other jewelry stores also, and if they carry a line that we do not carry, rest assured we'll be able to get that piece for you. So when you think of Ed White Jewelers, that's really all you need to think about. Shop Ed White Jewelers, for the good stuff.
Choices on my terms and my time. I'm in a wild state of mind. I've got goals and I'm aiming high. Wallace has choices that'll fit me just right. I'm in a wild state of mind. I'm in a wild state of mind.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Curtis Mize is our guest today. Curtis is president of the Cullman County Auburn Club. Curtis, good to have you on the program today.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Give us, well, first of all, let me mention that the Cullman County Auburn Club is one of the top-rated clubs in the nation.
We're among the top 7 of the 98 clubs that
And that is quite an honor. Give us some background on the history of the annual banquet. This has been going on for a number of years, right?
Right. The club was organized in 1957, I believe, and our goal was to create scholarships for Cullman graduates. Mm-hmm. We wanted to give back to the community, and we have the annual scholarship program. That's our major fundraiser, and of course, to have a good fundraiser, you want a good speaker, and we've always tried to go for the top speaker from Auburn, and we've managed to have head coaches in the past, but for the last 5 years, I guess, we've managed to have the head coach. So we're really proud of where we've come from, and where we are now from where we've come from. But
and I know from talking to Auburn fans, they are excited about the new coach, and he'll be the featured speaker this year.
Right. This is, I guess, the 5th year that the coach has selected Cullman as one of the stops. There's 8 stops on the Tiger Trail, and we're we're pleased to be included in that number. He was in, I think, Huntsville Tuesday, and we're right up there with Huntsville, Montgomery, Mobile, the bigger clubs. And that's unusual because Cullman is not a big town. And we're not noted as being strongly football unless it's Alabama. So it's,
But obviously a lot of Auburn fans do like to show up for the Cullman event. Now give us the details, where and when and how do we get tickets?
Okay, the program will be May the 30th, and that's determined by the coach as when he's available. We'll be meeting at the Cullman Civic Center. The program is catered. We have a buffet-style meal that'll start at 5. The coach comes in and he'll do a press conference before he comes up there, and we have our annual Tiger Walk through the Civic Center beginning at 6 o'clock. And then as the program starts, we have a 45-minute session and let the coach sign autographs, and Albie will be coming with him, and we have planned to set up trees. We've gone to the mustard seed nursery, and we're going to bring in oak trees, and the two on the coach's table will be rolled with toilet paper. That's our tumors corner, and then we have a tree over on the other side of the main area for Albie to teach the young children how to roll a tree, and then we give a certificate for the tiger cubs. When they get to be a real tiger at Auburn, they can roll a tree on Tumors Corner. So we have a good program planned, and then after 45 minutes of that, then we hear from the coach. And this year we will also recognize our recipient for the first endowed scholarship that we're giving. It will go to Jacob Callahan, a graduate from Cullman High School. And we have 3 endowed scholarships. The $25,000 Herman T. Pruitt Scholarship, it was established in 1992, and we just in July of 2011 we were able to get it to the $25,000 level, and he will receive the first one this year. And we have Dr. Pruitt's son John and his family will be here to help with the presentation. And we also have Stephen Anabanet from Auburn. He's in charge of the scholarship program. He'll be coming to help with the presentation. And our second endowed scholarship has been offered, but we haven't heard if the student accepts yet, so they won't tell us who that goes to.
Okay.
But all 3 scholarships are set up for, it has to be a graduate from Cullman County, any of the schools in Cullman. And we've had, over the years, we've given 25 partial scholarships, and they've come from Cullman, and we've had them from West Point, Holly Pond, Fairview. So all schools are eligible. The selection is made by the scholarship committee at Auburn. All we do is provide the money. We took ourselves out of the loop because we didn't want to show partiality to Aunt Jude's favorite nephew.
Curtis, give us details on tickets.
Tickets are available. You can get them through, we've been running an ad in the Cullman Times. You can order them from our, we have a post office box, or you can call me. I've got them, and we have several members that are selling them. Tickets are $30. If you're a club member, you get a special certificate that gives you a discount at the Tiger Rags booth that will be there selling memorabilia. But
and do you need a ticket ahead of time?
Yes, there'll be no tickets at the door because we have to tell the caterer how much food to fix. And the meal will be catered this year again by the Cullman Elks Lodge.
Oh, that'll be good.
It is. They do a good job, and what we pay them for the meal, they put into their scholarship program, so it's a win-win situation for both of us.
Great. Curtis, thanks for being with us today.
Glad to be here.
We'll have more Today on 2 right after this.
I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. And the Cullman Cyclones are seeking teams and whole sponsors for their upcoming fundraiser at the Cullman Municipal Golf Course on June 8th. Money raised will help supply equipment for youth teams. And the Cullman Auburn Club annual banquet will be Thursday, May the 30th at 6 p.m. in the Cullman Civic Center. Guest speaker will be head coach Gus Malzahn, and for ticket information, call Curtis Mize, 347-7142. And the Saturday night dance will be on May 11th, featuring the Boogie Night Band at the VFW Post from 7 to 10. Cost is $5 per person, and for more information, call 347-0807. And our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. If you have a billboard that you would like to send to us, please email it to channel2cullman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or friend us on Facebook, Channel 2 Cullman.
Weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It will be partly sunny today with a high near 82. Tonight, slight chance of rain, low around 59. Tomorrow, a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high near 74. Tomorrow, that's politics on Today on 2. Who's our guest?
Representative Mac Buttram will be with us tomorrow.
That's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.